There's a there was a children's school for underprivileged boys up where I had my businesses, my first lot of business up in the Hudson Valley area. The name escapes me right now. It's unimportant. So many of them out there. But I came to know the owner, the brother. It was run by a Catholic church. They had about 40, 50 boys. And they were all from New York, all either up for a summer, up for the year, didn't have a father, didn't have a mother, didn't have both, whatever the case may be. There were boys that I guess where I always used were instead of having a royal flush, they were dealt in life, maybe not even a pair. Every year I used to call, actually throughout the year, but more during the holidays, they would have raffles in the community. Raffles for cake. And I'd raffle, and I would always purposely win the cake, big cake. They would have raffles for various and sundry other things. I'd always get involved. And I always sent it to this particular organization. I thought they did so good. They did beautiful for the young boys. And they had a few girls there too. I like helping. I don't want anything back. I get enough back in my life. I like to give. So I would buy these things, and I certainly didn't need to eat a cake. So I would call a driver. I'd have him deliver it to the school. Brother would call me. He knew it was me. I'd say, Mr. Sicali, so kind to you. Why don't you ever sign your name to it or something? I'll never forget, I said, does a kid smiling, eating a piece of cake, if I have clothes that I can give them, that they have warm clothes to wear for the Christmas, does it really matter whether my name is on it or not? The kid's smile, the kid's warmth, that's a lot to me. I love to give. Giving is so easy. I'm not giving thousands and tens of thousands, but I give. And every year I would give cake and clothing. And I sent him to a circus one year in New York City. I rented the school bus and sent a whole bunch of them down to New York to see a circus. Again, what did it cost me? I don't know. I was working hard and making a few bucks, and I thought I was, even though I came from nothing, I always hate to hear these people that say, I never had anything, I can't make anything. You can make whatever you want. You believe in yourself and you work hard. So I sent them. Got a bus. Those days, I don't know what it cost, $150. Bought about I don't know, 50 tickets, I guess, whatever the bus would hold. Wanted to go. Sent them down. And once they got there, I would have each and every one of them have a soda, popcorn, whatever the case may be. Maybe it ended up, I have no idea. I really don't. I don't keep track of it. $300-400. And a guy would call me again, the head of it, and he'd say, Mr. Sicali, why do you do that? You never, ever, it's a tax deduction. I said, I don't want it. If I made it a tax deduction, I'm doing it for a reason. I'm trying to save. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to see a kid smile, to give them something they never had. I did it for years and years and years till I left the area. My brother used to come to my office. We used to have lunch. He used to try to buy me lunch just to thank me, and I'd say, no, we split. You pay for yours, I'll pay for mine. I'm not looking for anything. You're incredible. You don't want anything. I said, yes, I do. Yes, I do. You're missing it. I want those kids to smile. I want them to be happy. I want them to feel like they have something. And they do. If I made their day, if I made their week, if I made their season, God have mercy, they made mine 100 times. How many of these do I do? Listen to my videos. Tell me you can't, and I'll tell you you can. Tell me you want to deduct it, and I'll tell you why. Giving comes from the heart. That's where all my giving always came from. I give to people that don't have, less fortunate. It's always given me strength and given me help in my life. That's how I get it back. I give without expecting anything back. Again, if you like these videos or you have questions about them, write in, we'll talk, subscribe. If you don't, you think I'm telling a story, delve deeper with me into it, and I'll try to get the names of those places. I have to go back a few years, but I'll get them, and I'll show you. I have nothing to hide. I speak from my heart. Giving is so easy. Giving is so rewarding. Giving is so beautiful. Some people choose not to. Some people are selfish. Whatever is their ilk. For me, I love it. I really love it. My grandmother was that way. My mother was that way. Our family was that way. We didn't have anything. We didn't have a lot. But we gave. Because there were people less fortunate than we. You could do it if you want to. And if you don't, you can always find an excuse. Try not finding an excuse. Try to ground yourself on this planet called Earth. We're only coming this way once. We're just passing through. If you like my videos, tell me. If you don't, tell me. Subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. I love doing them. They're easy. For me, they're easy. They're honest, they're straightforward, from my heart. If I've given you anything to think about, then my videos are serving a purpose. And that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you very much for taking the time.